Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Cold weather and snow continue to pound the bluegrass today. We're tracking the latest on today's winter weather.
We still have some snowflakes flying around this morning, and that's causing some issues there on the roadways along those bitterly cold temperatures.
And weather has caused multiple wrecks in central Kentucky. We'll have those stories and more, and breaking news as it happens, coming up on WKYT This Morning. Well, good morning to you and welcome. It's good to have you with us on WKYT This Morning. I'm Bill Bryant.
Cold.
And you're Rebecca Smith, right?
Yes, I'm cold, okay?
Oh, I'm telling you, that's the truth. And some residential streets this morning are snow-covered, in Fayette County anyway, and that may be a little bit of an issue as you make your way in. For the latest track on weather for today, let's go first to meteorologist Micah Harris. Cold, Micah.
Cold's the word, yeah. It's not Rebecca, it's cold, all right? And First Alert Defender Live Radar, you got some snow flying around, and this isn't heavy snow. However, temperatures are there in the teens, and any snow that hits those roads now is going to stick to it. I went through the neighborhoods. Neighborhoods don't look that good. The main roads are okay. I think they're passable, but yeah, the back roads, neighborhoods, you got to watch out for that. Slick travel this morning, and that's going to take you off into the southeastern zones. Still some flying through the bluegrass here and there, but for the most part, the heaviest snow is not there. But it doesn't need heavy snow just to stick on the roads with temperatures like these. 15 in Lexington, 16 in Frankfort. So the slick travel is going to be our main issue this morning, and maybe even toward the afternoon until we get those things cleared away. Bitterly cold, 22 degrees. We'll get a little sunshine here and there, and then we go throughout the next few days. It gets better, I promise you that, and I'll show you that forecast coming up.
We're looking for the better. All right, Micah, we thank you. Let's get to the news. Snow made roads dangerous during both rush hours on Monday. In Lexington, snow fell as drivers went to work in the morning and then again as folks were heading home.
Lexington police tell us they were called out to dozens of crashes Monday. WKYT's Jerica Insko talked to some drivers about the road conditions.
More than 50 wrecks since 6 a.m., about 10 of those being injury accidents. That's what first responders have been dealing with on this snowy Monday. What do you think about that?
Oh, I think that's awful.
I think that's insane. I think people need to slow down and realize that conditions are changing in this weather.
One of the worst crashes was during rush hour over on Pasadena Drive, where a vehicle flipped, landing on its side. Police and fire officials on scene say it was possibly weather-related, sending 2 passengers to UK Hospital. But the road conditions have changed throughout the day, according to drivers here in Lexington.
This morning it was more slushier. It was the snow was coming down, so it was kind of visibility was not great. And then later on, people were flying, so it was kind of, and there's still slick spots in places.
So now police and drivers agree that everyone needs to slow down.
Just be cautious. Take it slowly and observe all the things around you.
Just be cautious and take your time.
There were several people flying past me. I just think that's crazy. Be careful, people. Be careful.
Especially as the temperature continues to drop. In Lexington, Jerica Insko, WKYT.
We'll have more on traffic coming up on WKYT News at 5. Well, poor road conditions led to some crashes since the latest rounds of winter storms hit yesterday, as you saw from Jerica's piece there. Earlier this morning, Lexington fire crews had to respond to a car that landed in a ditch.
Now, that happened about 1:15 this morning. Crews say tire tracks led them to believe that the driver was trying to make a U-turn. Firefighters tell us that's when they say the man slid into a ditch. The man was unconscious, but had no obvious traumatic injuries. They say he has been taken to UK Hospital. Much of Monday's snow fell north and west of Lexington. In Scott County, police say they were called to dozens of crashes throughout the day. A truck slid off a hill near Vine and Robert Streets in Sadieville and nearly hit a home. Police say an ambulance flipped off Interstate 75. The crew was taken to the hospital as a precaution. No serious injuries, though, were reported in Scott County. On nights as cold as this one, staying outside for too long can be dangerous or potentially even deadly. So imagine being homeless with no place to go to escape the cold. This morning, volunteers across the bluegrass have been reaching out to help. Sam Smith continues our First Alert weather team coverage with what's being done in Lexington and Georgetown.
Finding a warm place to go is on the mind of anyone stuck out in the cold.
I'm very thankful to get out of this cold because I used to be out in the cold and I know how it is.
Denzio Rowe will be warm throughout the night. He's staying at the Gathering Place Mission in Georgetown.
I've had some bad experiences being out in this bad cold weather. I've been very, very sick from it, and it's not good on anybody that's got bad health.
The gathering place opened its community room for anyone that needs a warm place to stay.
I'm just very thankful there's a place like this here.
Folks here at the Gathering Place mission went out into the community looking for people in need of a place to stay tonight. The same thing happened in Lexington.
Look, if you love your toes, come in and out of the cold. So that's what we're out doing, trying to save people's toes and get them in out of the cold. Let's walk all the way around.
Jerry Moody is a volunteer with the Catholic Action Center, searching for anyone out in the cold. He searched Woodland Park looking for anyone in need of a ride to a shelter.
We have a pretty good idea of where people are.
No one was found at the park. Moody says that's a good thing.
We just want to make sure that nobody freezes to death on our streets this year.
Sam Smith, WKYT.
Sam, thank you. 12 people were picked up and brought to a shelter last night. We understand that no one will be turned away from any of Lexington's homeless shelters.
Well, ongoing issues with a heating system at Breathitt County High School will keep students at all of the county's schools home today. Breathitt County High School is getting new boilers for a heating system. Those won't be ready until tomorrow. In the meantime, the school was using space heaters, but firefighters told them to stop that because it's a fire hazard. So the school district decided to cancel classes for today. If your child is a Fayette County student, the school district needs your help. The district is getting a screening committee together as part of a search for a new superintendent. By law, the committee has to include one parent who's elected by the Parent-Teacher Association. Any interested parent can volunteer, or you can nominate a parent for the committee. The deadline for volunteers or nominations is next Monday. We have information at WKYT.com.
Dozens of school districts canceled classes Monday because of the snow. This winter, 13 Kentucky school districts are trying out what's called a virtual classroom, which is designed to cut down on snow days. Boyle and Jessamine County school districts didn't use the program, even though there was no school. Assistant Superintendent David Young says Boyle County is waiting for the 8th snow day of the year to start implementing online classes.
Snow days are starting to impact the value of an instructional day. If we can instead spend some of those days where students are online getting content digitally, whenever we get back in school, it's more likely that we can hit the ground running.
And more info on this, the Jessamine County School District is approved to make up to 10 virtual learning classroom days this year. Leaders do believe that the virtual classroom structure will expand to include many more school districts in the future. Well, crews in Louisville got 1,800 tons of salt ready as the snow started to come down yesterday, and they got up to 3 inches by the morning rush hour. But Public Works had a plan there. Louisville Public Works officials say they have the greatest impact by plowing major streets first. Emergency responders there got more than 50 calls from people in accidents. Freezing temperatures expected to make the commute even worse for some today, as we'll be watching the situation very carefully for you this morning. Again, Micah, with the experience of coming out of a subdivision this morning with snow-covered streets, and so many of you may be encountering that. I don't know how you're riding.
Well, I was a little afraid as I approached one of the ramps off of New Circle onto Winchester, but you know what? They did a great job of pre-treating it, because I soon realized that that was the pre-treat rather than just snow and ice.
Right, I saw the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, it was a cold one last night. We got quite a bit of snowfall in the bluegrass that came through sort of as a squall line later on. Chris Bailey took this pic from a WKYT traffic cam. Many callers phoned us last night to talk about snow on the roadways. Trudy sent us one in from Cynthiana. They got some snowfall there Monday and Tuesday, a few inches there, as you see.
And a viewer from UK sent this one in to us. I hope they stay safe walking around and driving around campus today, so keep that in mind. And check out this one from Lexington. A nice little coating of snow on the driveway there.
Early.
Yeah. Don't forget, you can always track severe weather when you're away from your TV on WKYT.com. You can take control of an interactive First Alert Defender and zoom into your neighborhood. You can also download the WKYT First Alert Defender Radar app for your iPad or smartphone. Just search for WKYT in your app store. And be sure to help us track the snowfall across Kentucky this winter. Send us your photos and videos using the hashtag WKYT Rules Winter.